What's going on? What's going on? I am so excited to be here. Uh, Welcome to the Content Kingdom. Literally, where it's like I say, it's like the content church where we go deep in content, unlike anybody else. And what I love to do is have principles behind it to help stretch you. So I want to welcome you. If this is your first time, if this is your second time, I want to welcome you to the Content Kingdom. All right. And if this is your first time, I want you to know this is not the free master class. This is a bonus. The free master class is still on Thursday. So make sure you show up because literally the master class is for you. This is a bonus. So I just want you to know that. Literally for the last few weeks, we've been in a series called Finding Your Voice on Social Media. And so in part one, what we talked about is removing the fears around your voice. Part two, we help find that courage around your voice, right? And today, are you ready? Today, if you're ready, let me see you put ready in the chat. I gotta see it. Put ready in the chat if you're ready. Before I go in, let me see that you're ready. All right? Today, this is part three, and we are talking about your roar. Your roar. See, a lot of times you don't understand how powerful your voice is. And if you don't understand how powerful your voice is, how can you use it? You cannot use it. So today I want to help you strengthen your voice so you can get out there and you can impact and serve on a higher level. Right? I'm so excited about this because literally I wish somebody did this for me. I wish somebody gave me the resources and the tools I need so I can go out and help, right? They be like, man, you got to join a million different things to get this and get that. And then when you get in there, they don't want to give you nothing. So I said, let me do something for my people to help. And so that's when we came up with this Content Kingdom that you're a part of. And if you're not a part, go join the Facebook group, the Content Kingdom. If you're streaming this from a different platform, go join the Facebook group. Literally, let's go. Right? The first thing I want to say, without directions, voices become like weak echoes, easily drowned out by noise of doubt. Let me slow that down for you. Weak echoes. So it's like that, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then what happens is doubt oversees that and say, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't go all the way in. I can't be the greatest at what I do. Oh, they don't believe me. So this doubt overstands your voice. And so I want that to stop. I want you to stop whispering about what it is that you're going to do. And I want you to start getting loud about it. So you can get out there and you can serve so many people. Do not let the doubt override your voice, your beliefs, your courage, because that's what you've been doing. And that literally is why you've been stuck where you at. So we ain't going to allow them little weak little echoes. I'm going to do it. We ain't going to let that happen. We're going to get loud. And doubt itself is going to get out of our beliefs and out of our thinking and out of our hearts. Because if we got doubt, then guess what? We don't have that energy and that focus that we need to move forward, because the doubt is dead weight. So this plane ain't gonna take off. And so what I want you to understand is I was once there. I did not have a clear understanding of my voice and who I was serving. And so for that, I was like unclear. I thought like, okay, let me go and be corporate and go get all of that corporate money so I could bring back to my people. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, them folks don't want to hear nothing from me. And the reason why is because I didn't have my village of people behind me. And so a lot of times what's happening is your voice ain't serving who you wanted to serve. And so it's going on deaf ears. And so what I had to do was I had to say, who am I serving? And I had to stand up and serve my people. And I had to get loud. I had to let my roar get loud enough so the people who need to hear it can hear it. Otherwise, I would have still been stuck serving the people that I'm not here to serve. Because I'm like, man, let me go corporate. And they don't care about nothing I had going on. And so I had to realize, let me go serve my people so I can give them that charge that they need to make an impact. And then we go get the corporate dollars together. Right? So I want you to understand, who are you serving? Because once, when I didn't know who I was serving, my voice went on deaf ears and it was all over the place. Now you are here because I understood my assignment and that I had to come to serve you. Think about it like this. Look at this treasure chest. It got all of the gold you need in the world, but it's closed. And since it's closed, you have to figure out how to open it. And I want you to imagine that this got all of the things that you prayed and wanted. And think about it, back in the days, like this chest had all of the gold and the money that you need, the riches, the people, everything is inside of here and it's locked away. What are you going to do to open it? All right? And so I want you to think about that right now. You got to open it. How would you open it? That's what I want you to think about. What kind of tools would you use to open this? Right? People who know a little about a lot will use a hammer. Let me say that one more time. People who know a little about a lot will use a hammer. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to be beating up that thing. Oh my gosh. They might use a different thing. They might like, oh, let me throw this off the thing. But if you use a hammer, guess what happens? You will be hitting over large areas all over the place using this heavy, dull, blunt tool. And guess what? That way you will break even all over the field, but you won't break through. Let me say it one more time. You'll break even, but you won't break through. And so when you know a little about a lot, it don't get you nowhere. And so what I want you to understand is this. People who know a lot about a little will use a wedge. They will focus on a small area, and with a sharp and spearheaded tool, they will not break even. They will break through. So what I'm saying, in order to open up and get to all your gold and your riches that you want, you have to be able to break through. And you cannot break through when you up here talking to everybody. You only break through when you become the specialist in your marketplace and know a lot about a little. See, because I don't care about all of the other stuff. Master your lane is what I want you to do. Because if you don't master that, guess what? People will not look at you as the specialist. Right? You will not get all of your riches open. You will not get access to them. So what I want you to do now is to always think about this treasure chest as you get out there and serve your people. That's what I want you to do. And so, literally, what we have to do as leaders and entrepreneurs, as fathers, as mothers, is we have to be focused to get our voice heard and to get our voice strength. We must be focused. See, if we focus on too many things, we cannot be focused on this and serving our people, right? We must stand up for our people and lead them to success. So when things get hard, we must be the ones to speak up, stand up, and help our people so they can be led to the riches that they are promised. And so we only can do that is if we are great leaders, right? Think about this. When we started our business, we started it to help other people. We started this kingdom to help other people succeed. But if we're not doing that, then everything that we started will be in vain. So why aren't you creating content to get your voice heard to help your people? Why aren't you showing up consistently to go out and help our people? I want to know, because that business is your kingdom. And the biggest thing we must do is stay unique to our purpose, to our thing. In order to make the strongest impact, we need to use our uniqueness. And if we don't use our uniqueness, then we will weaken our superpower, which is our voice. When you get in this thing and you start sounding like everybody else and they mama, then you have weakened your superpower. That is your kryptonite. So what I want you to do as a leader is lead. No matter what. No matter if everybody ain't listening to you just yet. You have to use your superpower here to make a difference in the world. All right, and I get excited when we talk about this because this is everything. Tony Robbins said this: the key to success is finding your voice and making it heard. Speak with passion and conviction, and you will attract the right people who resonate with your vision. Listen to this. When you find your voice is what I want you to understand. And we're going to break this down. See, because finding your voice is the hardest thing for you. Because you get so distracted by everybody else in their voice that you think you have to be them. But no, finding your voice is about you going deeper and digging deeper to actually finding your voice. And I want you to be aware that your voice is your superpower. Because sometimes we be gifted something, but if we don't know how to use it, then we can't use it. If we don't know if it's there, then how can we use it? And so I want you to be aware of your superpower so you can learn how to use it. In every single superhero movie or movie about superpowers, the person that did not know about their superpower could not control it. They didn't know how to turn it on. They didn't know how to turn it off. They didn't even know how to save the people using the superpower. And so what you have to do is you have to find your voice and learn how to use it. Because once you do that, now you can control this superpower and help the people that you are meant to come and help. Making it heard. Making it heard. Once you find your superpower, how loud is your roar? Right? How loud is your roar? If it's loud like a cat, meow, or is it loud and powerful like a lion? Roar! How loud is your roar? See, you have to make your voice be heard. You have to get out there and you have to create content. You got to get out there and you got to be seen in front of people. You got to show up with you as you. Because if you don't do that, then your roar will not get heard. Your voice will not get felt. And your vision will not get seen. So I want you to really understand, make your voice be heard. And we're going to get, he said passion. We're going to get back to passion. Attract the right people. That's a big one, right? Because a lot of times, we don't attract the right people. We don't attract them, right? The right people is different. Because sometimes we going to get people that hear our roar, and they going to get to hating because our roar is too loud. They can't hear their little meow. So when you overpower their roar, they going to get to hating. And a lot of times you experience that already. The hate. And sometimes that hate can discourage you from going further or believing deeper, right? Some people gonna run away when they hear your roar because they weak. And when you see them weak people running, let them run. Do not attempt to stop them. Because they are running because they are not strong enough to be in your presence anyway, right? But the right people, when they hear your roar, they will receive your message and your mission to be their leader and protect you and help you lead. I'm going to say that once again. Once you find the right people that receive your mission, they will literally let you lead them and they will help and protect you as you lead. But what you must do is you must allow your roar to be powerful enough to make those people come to you and allow those people who don't receive you and understand you get away from you while you building your village and your marketplace to make a difference in this world. We cannot save everybody, and everybody will not hear us. So stop attempting to make them hear us. Right? And so when he said this, I was like, oh my gosh, he telling the truth. He telling the truth. And so I want you to understand this, that you have the power to find your voice, and you have the power to make it be heard, and you have the ability to attract the right people. You have the power. We not waiting on nobody else. This ain't something you got to pay $1 million to find out. This is something you can do now to actually grow and scale. Right? And I wanted to, when I was saying, I'm like, ooh, this is good. Because we don't be knowing where our voice at. We don't be knowing how to make it be heard. We be sitting there attempting to serve everybody, and then nobody come, and then we get discouraged and throw the whole business away. And because we get in our own way. I don't want that to happen no more. I want your business to grow so two things can happen for your future. One, you pass it down, your business. Two, you might sell it and use the resources to grow your legacy. That is what I want to happen. But in order for that to happen, you must show up. You got to show up. You got to go deeper than everybody else in your marketplace. You got to serve your people with your whole full heart. Not half. You got to put the people first and not the money first, because the money going to come if you put the people first. So I want you to understand that. And I want to help you. I want to give you 4 things for you to focus on to help your roar get loud, to help your voice really get there and serve your people. So I want to help you do that. First thing is your authenticity. Right? How authentic are you? See, a lot of times we ain't authentic, right? We see what other people do and we want to be them. The only way for your roar to be heard and for your people to come and allow you to lead is you must use your authentic self, right? And be true to yourself and your values. See, when you true to yourself and your values, you going to stand up even when it get tough. Right? It going to be comfortable because what you believe in, everybody around you ain't going to believe. But you must have values and principles about yourself. See, I believe in helping my people. So I'm not going to do anything that's going to put my people down or put myself down. And I have enough integrity to really help people, right? And so what you have to understand is it involves you expressing your thoughts, expressing your ideas, right? Like even when you don't want to confront others. Like, see, when you like, no, I don't believe that. You know, some people gonna be like, what? You don't believe that? No, you got to be like, yeah, I don't because of this. So confront their beliefs if you don't believe in it, but genuinely, without intimidating them or hurting their feelings, speak your beliefs, right? Also, what it does is it creates a sense of trust and relatability. See, when you create that trust in your person that you serving, they will stay with you and they will grow with you, right? And also by you embracing your unique perspective, it brings true to you and it allows your audience to build a deeper connection with you. See, by you being true to who you are, they like, oh my gosh, I love your unique perspective on this. And because of this, I want you to guide me. And see, that only happens when you your authentic self. So number one thing, always be you. And stand by your values and your principles no matter what. I don't care if the person on the other side is Jay-Z. I don't care if it's Beyonce. If they go against your beliefs and your integrity, then you speak up. Right? Number two, passion. Write this down. Passion. If you're watching a replay, what I want you to do right now is hit pound replay. If you're watching this live, say, yo, I'm understanding this. Like I need to make sure you're receiving what I'm putting down. Right? And so number 2 is passion. Everybody be like, ooh, Dontell, I love what you're doing because I love your passion. But my passion is my passion because it's real. It's not fake. It's not made up. It's the real deal. And so what you have to do is when you speak, you have to speak your passion. Your voice carry more weight when you back it by passion. It carry more weight when you back it by passion. So what that means is if you don't believe in what you're doing, the other people won't believe it either. But if you passionate, this passion is it's addicting. Like by you being passionate about what it is that you do, it makes them be passionate about what it is that they do. So always be passionate about your thing because that is what strengthens your voice, right? When you are genuinely believe in your message and your values, you will provide a natural shine through your communication. Like you will naturally shine. You will naturally be taken serious because of your belief in what it is that you're offering to the marketplace. Your belief is everything. If you don't believe, I won't believe either. Right? So literally what I want you to do is allow your passion to fuel your inspiration to others. And I want it to demonstrate something big so they commit to what it is that you do. So allow your passion to fuel everything that you have going on. Because if it don't fuel it, guess what? That engine gonna go empty. That car gonna stop. Your beliefs gonna stop. So allow your passion to fuel what it is that you do. Right? And this is what I want you to understand. The drawing people in from your ideas and your passion will allow your business to be successful. Right? So draw the people in. Allow them to receive your passion. We human. Every day you might not be happy-go-lucky. Every day you might not. But as long as you show your face, whatever going on in life and however life is lifing, you still show up as you. And you share what you're going through. You share how you feeling. You share your wins. You share your losses. You share it. Number 3. Attract the right people. See, by speaking with clarity and being your authentic self, it attracts like-minded people to resonate with your vision and your mission. But you got to speak with clarity. And you got to be you, nobody else. See, because it's easy to see somebody on social media and be like, man, they got all of the cars, all of the houses, all of the money, all of the jewelry, all of the people love them. But to be honest, some of them not even attracting the right people because they not even being their authentic self. So once they lose the money, the jewelry, the houses, the cars, nobody will follow them. So I'd rather back my people by loyal people and not people just looking at a lifestyle because most of them is fake. Right? So be your authentic self and have a clear message so you can attract the right people to you. Right? Your voice acts as a magnet to drawing the right people in who share your value and your integrity. So then they can be interested in whatever it is that you offer. So your voice itself, your roar, is what brings the people in. So what that means is you must get louder. You must spend the money to be seen, heard, creating the content. You must do that because if you don't do that, then the right people won't come in. They won't take your offer. Your business won't grow. It won't do the things that you want it to do because the right people not hearing you. And so that is what I want you to do, is start attracting the right people and allowing the people that is not right for your vision to leave. To leave. Because if they don't understand, they won't never understand. And number 4 principle I want you to take with you is leadership. A lot of people, they lack this. I'm watching it. I see it on social media. They lack leadership. So literally, I would say 95% of people online lack leadership because they're not being true to them. So if they're not being true to them, how can they be true to you? Your voice as an entrepreneur has the power to inspire and influence people. So what that means is if you have the power, you can make people do good or you can make people do bad. I'd rather for you to use your power in your voice to make people do good. But you have to be a leader yourself. See, I say this all the time. I'm not a coach. I'm not a mentor. I'm a leader. Because my leadership oversees any and everything else. Because I know my power, I know my influence, and I know my capabilities of helping other people win. And so what I want you to do is use your leadership to articulate your vision, sharing your experiences in your content, and offering valuable insight, not just telling people, steering them down the wrong. Give them real principles and things they can use to grow and scale. But the biggest thing is you must lead by example. So whatever you telling them to do, you must be willing to do it yourself. And that motivates other people to take action now. But if you're not leading, you say, oh, do this and do that, and you're not doing it, why would I believe you? So as a leader, I want you to make sure that you lead your people to success. Your voice becomes catastrophic for change. So what that means is you have the power to make a difference in the world using your voice by encouraging others to join your mission, by allowing them as entrepreneurs to contribute to a larger impact in the world. See, our voice is louder when we move together. See, we might have a powerful roar, but if we could get 2 people to do it, if we get 100 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people to roar all at one time, that echo will be received worldwide. But we can't do it by ourselves. So our leadership is everything when it comes to our growth. Lead your people. If you don't lead your people, somebody else will lead them. And they will leave you. And I'm saying this because I done seen entrepreneurs make money and forget their principles and their integrity. They think that what material things they have is all that's valuable to the people. No, to weak people, what you have to offer internal is the real power, not the material stuff. So what I want you to understand is once you get the riches and the wealth, stay the leader, stay the mission. Don't forget why you started. Because too many people online in real life forgot why they started. And I don't want that to be you. So allow these 4 principles to live with you. Being your authentic self, using your passion, attracting the right people, using leadership to make an impact in this world. Right? And your roar is everything. You cannot wait no longer to allow your voice to be heard. I know sometimes you're like, well, I'm going to wait till I get big and I get popping to speak up. No, you must speak up now. Your voice must be heard now. You don't have time to wait because tomorrow ain't promised. So you got to go all in now. And like speaking up when you big is weak. Speaking up when you have nothing allow you to be big, but allow you to control your narrative. Nobody else. Man, I done seen so many people like get an opportunity and let the person who don't have no voice control their voice. I will never sell my soul for an opportunity on earth. So you better never sell your soul. You must remain your authentic self no matter what and speak up. You must do it now and let your voice be heard. Do whatever you got to do to let your voice be heard because you can be powerful. Your voice can be strong, but if nobody hear it, you still in the wrong. So do whatever you have to do now. Whatever you have to invest in yourself so you can make a difference because your voice right now, you think it's just for you and the people around you. Your voice will echo for generations. The people you help today will talk to their family and their members, and that same impact that you caused them today will go for your generations to come and their generations to come and their generations. So your ability to make a difference is not just for now, it's for generations to come. And I want you to understand that. Be very loud about who you serving. And you already have the tools you need to serve them. Stop thinking like, well, I'm not ready yet. I don't got what I need. I need more. I need more. That's going to cause you to go in circles. And as long as you go in circles, you can't go straight. And so what I want you to do, be loud about who you serving and serve them loud and proud so they know it's for you. But you must be precise in how you are using your voice. Remember, understand that your voice have the ability to build somebody or tear them down. Have the power to destruct or construct. So you have to understand your power and be very precise in your superpower and how you use it. And so I want you to really understand that, because we have to do this together. Because if we don't do this together, we won't be loud enough to make a dent in the world. We must allow our roar to be strong and to be heard and overcome any fears that we have, any doubts that we have. Our roar is strong enough to overcome it. I don't want you to roar like a rabbit. I want you to roar powerful like a lion. Understand that your roar is everything. Your voice is everything. And you have the strength now. And what will happen is you will keep growing stronger and stronger over time. But we must do it now. We must not get intimidated by nobody else we see. We must not allow nobody else's values to overshadow our values and stop our mission and redirect us to go in a different direction that we was not planning to go to. So we must create content to get stronger, to get louder. We must show up even when we don't feel like showing up, so our voice and our presence can be felt and heard and received. That is the power of your voice. You have the strength now to do something, because if you don't do something, our people will be led in the wrong direction. But it's up to you now to do something. If you're ready, I need you to type "I'm ready" in the comments. Type it now. I'm ready, because I am ready to make a difference. I signed up. I told God, right? I told God, like, whatever that mission is that you want to put me on, I'm ready to receive it. I'm ready to sacrifice whatever I have to, as long as it's not my integrity, as long as it's not my values, and as long as it's not the people I dear, I'm willing to do it, right? And so what that means is I accept the mission, and I'm going to do whatever God tells me to do, I'm going to do regardless. I'm just letting you know. But I want you to understand that we must do it now, and we must make a difference now. Right? You have now found the strength in your voice so you can go out and do something different. But remember that finding your voice is an ongoing process. It requires a lot of self-reflection and continuous learning. So that means you will keep growing, you will keep scaling, you will keep learning, you will keep adopting new technologies and efforts for your communication to get better so you can engage in your audience. And you will hone in on your voice so you can establish a strong brand, a strong business, and positive impact in the world. And you will go out there and you will build your village of people so you can really make a difference, and your message will resonate with the people that it is called to resonate with. So if they don't see your vision, understand that ain't the person for you. So I want to thank you to the Content Kingdom, and I want to thank you for being a part of this series, Finding Your Voice on Social Media. This was part 3. We have one more part before this series ends. And I want to say, if you're not in the Content Kingdom, go to Facebook and type in the Content Kingdom and join it. Right? And literally, if you signed up for the master class, show up to that on Thursday. If you just now brand new to me, Subscribe to my Instagram, my YouTube, my Facebook. Tell people about me because I'm the king of content and I'm here to make sure that you have all of the tools you need to make a big impact in this world, to scale your business, your income, but by being your authentic self and the great leader you are, right? And so I'm here for that. So I just want to thank you so much for showing up and see you soon.